EU's pharmacological legislation focuses on creating a patient-centered environment. The EU wants to foster research and innovation, all while protecting its citizens. ATMPs, advanced therapy medicinal products, are therapeutics based on genes, cells and tissues. And because they are so complex, they're heavily regulated to ensure their safety and efficacy. mRNA-based therapeutics fall into this category. So they're heavily regulated, but because a lot of research has been carried out in the past few years, the regulations have changed accordingly.
So within the span of 26 years, we have moved from challenging environment to learning and to creating a platform or a model framework that could actually help. And the basis that we're using is on the approval of oligonucleotides, which are antisense oligonucleotides are the most advanced of this technology, which are non-coding system. And from there, we are moving into development what are the new revision of the regulation, which is currently in discussion between the Food and Drug Administration and the European Medicine Agency in terms of revising the key parameter. So the European Commission within the Joint Research Center is working on identifying the quality and the critical quality attributes for RNA therapeutics. And within this one, a task force has been formed to develop the technical information and guidelines on how to measure quality, how to measure the efficacy, how to measure the potency of the carrier, but also the active principal ingredient. And from then, they can come up with the pharmacopoeia within a medicinal approach on developing the new guidelines, which will take into account the current technologies that have been presented by my colleagues in terms of characterization, in terms of safety, in terms of benefit ratio, and in terms of quality in the manufacturing side. The regulation at the moment is not a straightforward process. The discussion has been started 2 years ago, where a panel of experts coming from industry, from university, and from regulatory agency and national agency, notified body, have come together into the discussion of the critical quality, the harmonization for the parameter and the technologies and methodologies for developing a systematic assay that could be used for determining safety, quality, and efficacy of the RNA-based therapeutics.
The WHO, the World Health Organization, defines a platform technology as a group of technologies that are used as a base upon which other applications, processes, or technologies are developed. The expert lipid nanoparticle that contains the mRNA is considered such a platform technology.
So from that perspective, there is a need from that side. At the manufacturing side, the aspect of platform technology comes in onto the manufacturing and the ability to produce large batches of industrial relevance of products that are RNA-based, which can be quality assured. At the moment, one of the critical issues in RNA therapeutics is the batch-to-batch variability. And from that side, the ability to have a technology that is robust and allow the continuous production and manufacturing under industrial quality and regulatory approved pathway, it is needed. And there's a continuous drive from industry to develop it.
The quality of the product needs to be tested continuously throughout the whole production process. This is done by a so-called quality by design approach. One aspect of this approach is to produce 3 batches that meet all the requirements before going on with the development. Another important aspect is that the safety of the staff, the patients and the doctors needs to be ensured throughout the whole time. Another way of testing the quality of a product is to compare it to existing medicines.
One other challenge that we are tackling at the moment is, for instance, in RNA-based therapeutic, there is a lack of representative and reference material. So there are material that we use to compare the product that we are developing. If we don't have an element of comparison, we cannot state that the product that we are developing is as good as a reference. And this is quite important. The effort is being carried out by the scientific community and by industry to create this in order to provide evidence to the regulatory agencies that the product that is developed is comparable.
The field of RNA-based therapeutics is developing fast, and new ways to ensure their quality need to be developed by the scientific community and regulatory bodies together.
Within expert, the changes that we have been able to introduce within the regulatory approach to evaluate a new product, new medicinal product, have been enabled by two key factors. First, the aspect that the pandemic under COVID has enabled us to develop a new technology which is based on lipid nanoparticle. Secondly, that all the effort that has been done in the past 20 years by the nanomedicine community has become into fruition in terms of ready-to-use technology, methodologies, processes, assays that have been then introduced within this new RNA-based development, and that the merging between that has created a unique environment where advanced technology have come to be of use, given the fact that they were developed at the right time for the right measurement.
This new approach to defining the quality standards of novel medicinal products is an important contribution to the development of mRNA-based cancer therapies.